first stage of making sloping vertical headrail is to find out the control side and the pack side for it, and it can be found on the calculation sheet. Here it says control side right and the pack side right, and in accordance to this we need to pick the appropriate components for it. And obviously for the control side, right control side, you're gonna have to use right hand side components for it. So the next stage then is to put the right hand side control end on it, on the tilt rod, and then the tilt rod attachment, and then I'm going to drill through the tilt rod attachment and the tilt rod itself. Yeah. Once they're drilled, I secure the tilt rod attachment by putting a little metal pin through the hole. Okay. Once this stage is done, the next stage is to prepare all the runners for it. And again, to find out how many runners we will need for this blind, I'm gonna have to refer to our calculation sheet again, and it says the amount of runners here, and then we also need to know what the distance between the runners we need to have for the blind here, and it says here 90.6 millimeter. So we need 23 runners, for this. I've got them all prepared here. And then to join them all up, we're gonna need those metal links as well. And to join them all up, we're gonna have to use the punch machine here. But before we start linking the runners up, we need to find out the way they're gonna have to be put together, because it could be different for different blinds. Our blind is right hand side control side and right hand side pack side, which pretty much tells us that the bunch of runners will be on the same side as the control side. So we can see now that where the tilt rod is, so we know that the runners will be linked up like that, and they'll be opening from this side towards the other end. And another thing that needs to be done before we start putting the runners together is to set the punching machine up to required spacer distance, which again can be found in the calculation sheet. And here for our blind, the spacer distance is 19.6 millimeters. Okay, I've got my punching machine set up now. Got all my runners ready. Just to remind you, we'll need 23 runners for this blind, as it says in the calculation sheet. And okay, let's start linking them up. Okay, the very first link always goes through the second slot on the runner on the left hand side. Just like that. Just pull it all the way through it. And then I'm putting the second runner on the same link, but this time I put the link through the both slots or holes, if you like, on the runner, just like that, and then just put it into the punching machine, into that slot, just like this, and I just punch it just like that. And I repeat this process with every single runner. So again the first link goes through the second slot, and the second runner on the same link, the link goes through 2 holes, and I punch it again. And like I said, you repeat the same thing with the all runners. Okay, all the runners are linked up now, and I'm going to put them now on the tilt rod on the other side of the blind. However, before we put the runners on the tilt rod, we need to put a collar on the rod first. Then the first runner on, and right after it the second collar on the rod here. Those 2 collars will secure this runner on the other side of the blind, as it is our stationary runner. Okay, after we've done this, we can put all the rest of the runners on the tilt rod. Okay, then the next stage of the blind is to put the idle end on the tilt rod, and secure it with those 2 little things. To make sure it's gonna stay on it permanently, I'm gonna have to drill it it has to be drilled through the plastic bit and the tilt rod. And using that little metal pin, we'll hold the whole thing in place. And then I'm gonna use a little piece of masking tape to make sure that that pin doesn't slip out, which might affect in rubbing against the idle end inside later on. The next stage of the blind is to put the cord wave runner on the first runner on the right hand side. But before we put the cord wave runner on, we need to take those little red wheels of the runner, and then it just clips onto the runner just like that.